UFC 317, Charles Oliveira versus Ilia Topuria, man. This fight seemed 20 years out. It was supposed to be Islam versus Topuria, man. Come on, man. But instead, we got Topuria versus Oliveira. We got, the champ has a name, Charles Oliveira, brother. And we have Ilia, blah, 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 blah. The guy can't even speak English. Bro, you see him try to talk shit about Islam a couple days ago, bro? Buddy, you're not Conor McGregor. You might get cooked, dude. We never know. But let's look at the full card. Who else is on this card? Charles Oliveira, Ilia Topuria. Like I said, we have Alexandre, Pantoja, Kakara, France, Brandon Royval versus Joshua Van. I forgot this was on the fight. We got Beneil, Dariush, the Iranian missile. No pun intended. We know what's going on in the world, but you know what I'm saying? Dariush got to get a win. Renato, Moicano, more money, Moicano. Payton, Talbott versus Felipe, Lima. You're finished, buddy. Jack Hermansson, crafty veteran, versus Gregory, Obama, Rodriguez. Viviane, Araujo versus Tracy, Cortez, fine ass. Jonathan Diniz versus Justin Tafa. Is there nobody else on this card? How many fights are on this card? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. There's only 8 fights on this card? What? I don't believe this. Oh, I gotta look at the prelims. Okay, this is the prelims. Okay, early prelims. Who's on the early prelims? What's going on? Nah. I don't believe this. Let me go on. What the fuck? There's only 1 fight in the early prelims, 2 fights on the prelims, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh my god, the ads are gonna eat it. The ads are gonna eat us up, bro. 5:30, 7. Are you kidding me? 7 till 9, 2 hours. GG, bro. UFC, you're officially washed. And it's a week out. What? This doesn't make sense. But all right, let's start off with Jhonata Diniz versus Justin Tafa. Justin Tafa, you fucking suck, dude. Look at this guy's record. Oh my god, bro. Like the last video I said, bro, this guy sucks, bro. Jonathan Lane, he beat him. What a bum scrub. I don't even know if he's still in the UFC. Williams, NPC heavyweight, and you got your face caved in by a guy with no chest, with no muscle insertions. The guy's a blob, but he's like 7'10" blob, so it is what it is. But this guy is what's his record in the UFC, man? 1, 2, 3, 4. He only has 4 wins in the UFC. Get him out of here. Get him out of here. Get this blob out of my face, bro. Before I tweak out. Jonathan Diniz. Who you know about this guy? He's an NPC heavyweight. He got his ass whooped by Marcin Topora. Tybora. Whatever his name is. He's alright. Even though he got his ass whooped his other fights, he has decent fundamentals. I would say he's around like a top 15 heavyweight, and that says something. Top 15 heavyweight versus fucking Coffin Baby versus Hydrogen Bomb, bro. Justin Tafa just has a puncher's chance, bro. This guy's a blob. He's ass. He might still catch him. It's heavyweight, but I got Jonathan Diniz. Next fight, Viviane Araujo versus Tracy Cortez. I'm going to be honest. I do not know who this person is, bro. Who is this NPC? She got, Silva, fine ass. Ooh. Okay, there's 2. I thought these people were both of the Silvas here. I thought they're the same person, but one of them is a lot better. Okay, NPC. I'm not going to go into this too long. I'm going to just assume she's going to beat Tracy Cortez's ass, bro. You might as well start an OF. You're 1 fight away. Viviane Araujo, make our dreams come true. Tracy Cortez, you're finished. Oh, wait a minute. She's the favorite? Shit. How old is she? She looks kind of old. I'm not gonna spend too much time. It's a coin flip. Viviane Araujo. You got the nod. You got the Rage Bait MMA nod of approval. Guarantee. Jack Crafty Man Hermansson versus Gregory freaking Obama Rodriguez. Now this fight, this could be one of the most technical fights on his card, man. Jack Hermansson, he's in and out. He fights once every year and a half. Gregory Rodriguez, he got bombs in his hand. The guy's like 6'4". He's built like a truck. Jack Hermansson's 6 foot, built like a dad. This is a very hard fight to predict. Gregory Rodriguez, he had a hard fight against Jared Cannonier. But before that, before the Cannonier fight, the guy was going on a tear, bro. Look at this. He was on a 3-fight win streak. He lost to, I think, Bruno Ferreira. That was a good fight. But other than that, I mean, this was early in his career. He beat the Iron Turtle, bro. He has notable wins. He has a couple good wins. He beat Kennedy Nezinchukwu. That guy is crazy striking. I feel like he might have... I really want Jack Hermansson to win. But he's older. He's a lot older. I think he's like 36, 37. I could be wrong, but... and he's the person that got Roman Delissi ranked in our division, bro. What the fuck, bro? You could have fought a little bit harder? Come on, man. You got this bum in our division. But, look at this fight. 1 fight ago, or 2 fights ago, he was fighting in 2022. He took 2 years off. I'm going to be honest. He did fraud check Joe Pyfer. But other than that, I think Gregory Rodriguez got a point to prove. He is the slight underdog. But his cardio, bro. But it's only 3 rounds. I got to take Gregory Rodriguez. Jack Hermansson's been out for like a year. Gregory Rodriguez got a point to prove. He is a good fighter. Jared Cannonier is just... He's just a guy that, you can't really make up-and-comers fight him because he's going to cook them. And he dropped Cannonier like 3 times. Round 1 and 2, he was winning. But that's besides the point. I got Gregory Rodriguez. Minus 190. Those are good odds. Felipe Lima versus Payton Talbott. In my opinion, Felipe Lima, I think he's next up. I think he's next up in bantamweight. I don't think he's going to lose until he gets in the top 5. Payton Talbott, he's good. He's top 15 level, maybe even top 10 level. But Felipe Lima, I'm going to be honest, he's on a different level. Since his debut against, who did he fight in his debut? Mohamed Naimov, he just fought. He had a close fight against, who did he just fight? This is not who he just fought. But he just fought somebody. Bogdan something. He had a good fight against him. A lot of spinning attacks. But Felipe Lima he outstruck him. He outgrappled him. And he submitted him. He cooked the guy from the Caucasus Mountains, bro. Or Taziki Sands, wherever that is. He cooked them. That's his forte. He got him on the ground. He choked him out. He outstruck Miles Johns. Miles Johns is a decent... He's a run-of-the-mill NPC fighter, but he got good striking. He's a ball of muscle. He can knock you out in an instant. And he outstruck him for 5 rounds, for 3 rounds. And, Payton Talbot, he was overrated. Now I think he's kind of underrated. He lost against Barcelos, Ronnie Barcelos. Ronnie Barcelos, look at... Come on, bro. Ronnie Barcelos, he's on a 3-fight win streak. People forget, man. It didn't add the Cody Garbrandt one, but Barcelos, he's on the win streak. He's on his Glover Teixeira era right now, bro. Old school, crafty veteran era, bro. So, Barcelos, he has good cardio. He has good, decent striking. He has good wrestling. He has good grit. He has a chin. He's a hard fighter to get out of there, man. And Payton Talbot lost him. Shit happens. But Payton Talbot, you're not going to win this fight. Felipe Lima, I got him as a future title contender. Staple in the top 5. He's like he kind of reminds me of Song Yadong with more of a submission game, a little bit more of a grappling game. But Felipe Lima, Payton Talbott. I got Felipe Lima in 3 rounds. Round 1's going to be very close, but round 2 or 3, I feel like he's going to pull away. Renato Moicano. Give me the money, man. Versus Beneil Dariush. Beneil Dariush, he hasn't fought in like 2 years, and that's not his fault. He was trying to fight. His last fight was 2023, so almost 2 years ago, a year and a half ago. So he lost against back-to-back knockouts against Dariush and Arman Saryukian. He took his time off, so his chin might still be affected, but if it's affected now, it's going to be affected the rest of his career. But I would like to say, if there's anybody to crack his chin, it's not going to be Moicano. Beneil Dariush, in my opinion, he's better everywhere than Moicano. He's better. He's a better striker. He has more power. Him and Moicano have the same amount of cardio. Submission game. Even though MMA submissions, I feel like they're even, but Beneil Dariush is more, he's more credentialed. Outside of UFC, he's won jiu-jitsu competitions. He has a black belt. He's that guy. And if I'm going to compare how this fight's going to go, it's right in front of us. Dariush versus Gamrot. A wrestler, they're both good wrestlers, but in my opinion, the difference is on the feet. He's a better striker, and he has more power on the feet, and he can take Moicano down. Moicano can take him down, but Dariush, I feel like he's going to defend the takedowns. Even if he does get taken down, the submission threat, But Moicano could just lay on him, bro. But if it stays on the feet, Moicano's losing. For sure. In my opinion, if it stays on the feet, Moicano's cooked. His striking is good, but it's not on the level as Dariush. Dariush striking is not even that good. He just has the fundamentals, he got the power, and he has the takedowns to set everything up. So if it stays on the feet, Moicano's cooked. I got Beneil Dariush in 3 rounds. Now, the fight, the real main event, the people's main event right here, bro. Joshua Van, Manny Max Holloway versus Brandon Royval. Okay. This is a very hard fight to predict. Joshua Van has the plot armor. Brandon Royval has that grit. He has that Nate Diaz mentality, bro. He has the chin. He has the cardio. He has the output. And he's way taller. Joshua Van struggles with taller. From what we've seen, the only fight Joshua Van really struggled in was the most underrated fighter in his division, Charles Johnson. The guy's like 6 foot. He's a 6 foot lightweight. Flyweight. Joshua Van, he was getting warmed up, but Joshua Van was getting pieced up at the beginning of the fight. He couldn't really find his distance, and Charles Johnson got the finish on him. And Brandon Royval's around the same height. And Joshua Van just fought. So training camp, the thing I hate with, quick turnarounds, even though they didn't take any damage in their last fight, a lot of fighters sustain injuries in their training camp. The training camp is the hardest part to get to prepare for. A lot of fighters, Joshua Van didn't take any damage in his fight, but during the training camp, he might pick up a little injury here or there, and it's a quick turnaround. Who says he wasn't injured before the fight? Brandon Royval's been preparing for this fight for months. His body's been conditioned. But then they both just had a fight, so they're both conditioned. But who am I gonna predict? I want Joshua Van to win, but no bias. Am I gonna pick back-to-back underdogs? Brandon Royval should win. He's taller, he's rangier, he doesn't get tired, he has a chin. Even if he gets dropped, he's gonna get back up. He has grit. He's gonna keep spam. If he knows he's outmatched on the feet, he's gonna spam takedowns. And he has good jiu-jitsu. Joshua Van has great takedown defense because he's a midget, and it's flyweight, so he's gonna get right back up. Oh, damn. That's it. I'm choosing Joshua Van. I don't care. I really don't care. Joshua Van, he's on a win streak. He has the plot armor. I'm going based on vibes. This is going to be a very close fight. Is Joshua Van going to finish Brandon Royval, though? I'm going with my gut. I'm choosing Joshua Van via plot armor and finesse. I don't care. Brandon Royval, even though on paper, he should win. But Joshua Van, he's just that dog. Moving on to the next fight. Alexander, are you proud of me, Dad? Dad, are you proud of me? Come on, man. The Uber driver, Alexander Pantoja versus Kaikara France. Alexander Pantoja is 3 fights away from being the GOAT of his division. I don't care. 3 fights away from being the GOAT of his division. Let's look at his stats. Let's just look at it real quick. Look. Do you guys not see this? Let's start from the beginning. All the way from the beginning. Bunch of randoms. Brandon Moreno. I'm pretty sure this was during this is the first fight during Tough, but I could be wrong. He lost to Figueiredo. Figueiredo dropped him like 8 times, but you know what I'm saying? He still has that grit to chin. He lost to what happened to this guy, bro? Askarov, the deaf guy. I think he just lost. He got robbed against Kaikara France, and he just dipped for no reason. He could have made you money. He could have been champ. He beat Pantoja. So Brandon Moreno, he beat Kaikara Cape. He beat Kaikara France in the past. This is a rematch, by the way. Brandon Royval, he beat him. He beat Alex Perez. Alex Perez is a decent boxer, man. He was low-key piecing up. He was piecing up Tatsuro Tara before, Tatsuro Tara ripped out his knee. But Pantoja got Royval. Perez. Brandon Moreno again. Royval again. Steve Ursig. R.I.P., buddy. You're almost out the league. He hardly beat Pantoja. I don't think he beat him, but he hardly did from everyone else's perspective. And now he's on like a 3-fight losing streak. And we got, come on, man, Kai Sakura. Came from Rising. Great elite striker. Fast twitch. Dangerous fighter. He's going to win some fights, but, he lost against the GOAT. So Alexander Pantoja versus Kaikara France. Kaikara France, he has good takedown, great takedown defense. He has good cardio. He has a decent chin. He has power, but he's not good enough. He's just not good enough. He got whooped by Brandon Moreno for the 3 rounds they did fight. Brandon Moreno was piecing him up. That Albazi fight, it shouldn't even count. Albazi's trash. And I'm not gonna lie, I forgot. It was a robbery. I take that back. He should have won that fight. And then he fought Steve Ursig, round 1 KO. Steve Ursig, he might be trash. We don't know. We don't know how ass he is. So, technically, he's on a 2-fight win streak. But on paper, man, he's only on a 1-fight win streak. And he took Albazi to 5 rounds. Are you a bump? Are you trash? I think you are, buddy. Some of his fights before then, he robbed Oscar Oskarov. Cody Garbrandt, we're not going to talk about that. And, yeah, everyone else sucks. He could catch, but he's not going to be able to catch Pantoja on the chin. Pantoja got a underrated chin. Probably top 5 in the UFC right now. Top 3, I say. Top 3 chins in the UFC. I don't think he's ever been finished on the feet. He's been dropped a couple times, but that's about it. Alexander Pantoja, round 4 smudge submission. No, not round 4. Round 3. Because I don't think Kaikara France, he's going to be able to keep up with the pressure, keep up with the tenacity, keep up with the dog of 3 rounds of Alexander Pantoja's pressure. He already lost to him, so this is a rematch. I don't know why it doesn't say it. Does it say it's a rematch? I don't know, but last but not least, Charles Dubrox Man, this is a very hard fight to predict, bro. Ilia Topuria. He hasn't been in the UFC for a long time, but look at his wins. Look at this guy's wins. Yusuf Salal, Damon Jackson, bum. Ryan Hall. Let's look at Ryan Hall's record. He's only ever lost to, I don't know. I'm pretty sure he'd probably be Elkins, or Elkins about to be in, but I don't know. Look at it, guys. He's only lost once or twice in the UFC, but against bums. Ryan Hall, that's a decent win, whether you like it or not. But even though he's kind of ass when we're watching him fight, he just got purely jiu-jitsu. So he has Yusuf Zalal, Ryan Hall, Jai Herbert, who's a bum. That guy sucks, but he's 6'9", so that's something. Bryce Mitchell. He cooked Bryce Mitchell, even though Bryce Mitchell took him down. Josh Emmett, that's a good win in my opinion. Goated win, Alexander Volkanovski. Even though that was Volk with no chin, look at Volk now. Volk's a champion. Even a wash, Volk is still the second best fighter in the division. He cooked Volk, even though he lost round 1. He landed the power. He bobbed and weaved. He lulled Volk into his power shot. Got him against the cage. Wow. Two-pieced him, dead body. And then Max Holloway. Jerome Holloway. Max Holloway, he won some rounds. Max Holloway was really, I'm going to be honest, it looked like Max Holloway was winning. Even though it was a very close fight, in my opinion, Max Holloway was low-key pulling away. He was piecing him up. He was landing combinations. And then it happened. Max Holloway got wobbled, I think, early round 2, but it wasn't as bad as what happened in round 3. But after I seen that, I was like, man, is Max Holloway's chin going to get cracked? And it did. It got more than cracked. Max Holloway, round 3. One of the saddest watches. Saddest hate. This was a failed hate watch. After he knocked out Michael Volkanovski, he went ahead. I sat down. I paid for the pay-per-view, by the way. I'm retarded. I paid for the pay-per-view. And this was supposed to be a great hate watch. Max Holloway, round 1 and 2, it was looking great for me. Round 3, he cracked Max Holloway. Max started wobbling a little bit. He tried to act normal. He tried to act cool like he always does. Ilia Topuria pressured him, bro. He has the sixth sense. He tracked him down. Max Holloway looked like a gazelle in the savannah. He tracked him down, two-pieced him, left hook, dropped him. And then laid 2 fucking ground and pound hammer fists, bro. How can you do that to me, bro? He might do that to Oliveira. Oliveira, please, if you can hear me. Oliveira, please save us. Oliveira, if you can hear me, please. Please save us, Charles Oliveira. Charles Oliveira. Oliveira, please help us. Please. Oliveira got the size advantage. He's way bigger. He's way stronger. His wrestling. We seen his wrestling, man. Against Michael Chandler. You can say what you want about Michael Chandler, but he got manhandled for 5 rounds. I know we've seen Patty do that, but Patty's huge. Patty's huge and strong. But Charles Oliveira was the first person. Charles ragdolled this guy for 5 rounds. Round 5, he didn't get wobbled. The guy poked him in the face. All right? So, basically, he whooped his ass for 5 rounds. I don't care. I don't give a fuck if they gave round 5 to Chandler. But at the end of the round, what happened? What was the visual at the end of the round? Charles Oliveira had the back of, Michael Chandler, who was an elite wrestler. Even though he doesn't use it, prior to this fight, it wasn't known for people to take him down. People were trying to avoid taking this guy down. But Charles Oliveira is way bigger. Charles Oliveira is, I don't know if his height's listed. I'm not sure if his height's listed here, but Charles Oliveira is damn near 6 foot. 5'11". Ilia Topuria is barely 5'7". So he has the height of Max Holloway, but he has a frame of a real lightweight, of a 170 pounder. He has a reach, but the chin, bro. Is he going to get back up? In my opinion, no. I feel like round one, Ilia Topuria might be right, bro. It might end in round one. But Charles Oliveira has out of everyone that he fought, Charles Oliveira has the best chance of beating him. Because Charles Oliveira has the highest finishing potential out of anyone he fought. He has better finishing potential than Max Holloway and Volkanovski. Not saying he's better than Volk, but he has a higher finishing potential. The tie clinch, knees up the middle. They're there. The elbows are there. The teeps are there. The straights are there. It's just when Ilia Topuria gets into the dirty boxing range, what is Charles Oliveira going to do? If, in my opinion, if Ilia Topuria gets anywhere near him, tie clinch, knees, if those don't hit, if I see this guy try to land over the top of the tie clinch, I'm pulling guard, bro. I'm fighting like a pussy, bro. I'm fighting like Gracie, Chrome Gracie, bro. I'm bringing him down on the ground. I don't care if he tries to stand back up. I don't care. That buys me some more time. But at the end of the day, I got Ilia Topuria. Man, bro, I don't even... Bro, you know how many hate watches there will be in this card? Ilia Topuria, I'm praying on your downfall. Brandon Royval, I fuck with you, but Joshua Van got to win. Shit, we only got one hate watch. But there's only 4 fights on this card, bro. Look at the ads. Look at the ads. The prelims, the early prelims are supposed to start at 5 p.m. 5 p.m. 2-hour wait, an hour, 30-minute wait. So we can wait to see Viviane Araujo. I'll wait to watch Tracy Cortez on the ground. I don't care. But, 2 hours for that, and it's 7 till 9. Another 2 hours. Yeah, this card is cooked, bro. The UFC, John Jones retired. Islam's not fighting Topuria. If Topuria loses, Dana White, you're fired. You're fired, buddy. And I better not see Trump on this rally. I don't want to see Trump. I don't want to see you dick riding Trump. Focus on your fucking job. All right? Before the year ends, bro, World War III might start. World War III is going to start before we could have got John Jones versus fucking Tom Aspinall. The world might go to shit before we see Tom Aspinall fight, bro. And I blame Dana White. Fuck Dana White.